Hey y'all, alright, so in this video I'm going to tell you guys about my favorite face products. I already did my skincare video, so if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check that out. These products are the products that I use after my skincare routine. The first thing that I use is the Pure Argan Milk from the Josie Maran line. The bottle looks like this, and I buy mine at Sephora. So on a fresh clean face, I will put that on, and then I go straight into my primers. I have two primers that I really like. Actually, I've been really loving for a couple of years is the Makeup Forever HD High Definition Primer from Makeup Forever. This one is really good if you have really oily skin like I do. It's not heavy, it's not like an extra moisturizer on your skin. It is just priming. It doesn't have that really silky texture to it, which some people like and some people really look for in a primer. I don't necessarily need that, and I think I really like this one the most because it doesn't have it. But if you really do like the silky texture, then the Veil Mineral Primer from Hourglass could be something that you're into. Really nice glass packaging, super durable. It's been dropped a couple times, but the one thing that I don't like about it is that it's being used up pretty quickly, and a lot more product comes out than I need, and it's really hard to do half a pump with this. So I actually find that a full pump with this is not as much as that product. If you kind of want, you like that silky texture finish, you have oily skin, then this would probably work for you. But if you're looking for something that's for an all-around thing, if humidity bothers you, then this HD primer would probably fit you better. On to foundations. Actually, we'll do concealers because I don't have many. I only have three. My two favorites are the MAC Prolongwear Concealer and the Makeup Forever Full Coverage. I wear NC20 in the MAC, and I wear number 6 in the Makeup Forever. These work so well. Consistencies are a little bit different. I feel like this one's more creamy, whereas this one is, once you apply the MAC, it just, like, you need to do it quickly because it dries very fast. This one has a little bit longer drying time, which is easier to blend and all that stuff. This is definitely my summer shade, number 6, and NC20 is my winter shade. Concealers in general, I like to have them at least one shade lighter than my skin tone. I just like a brighter under eye. Some people like it the same color as their skin. There is no wrong, it's up to you. But that's why I use NC20 as a winter shade, and number 6 in the summer is a summer shade. I'm trying to cover up blemishes, and I really like the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I got this from Sephora, and it is medium neutral. This color matches my skin really well all year long. I used it in the summertime, and I'm using it now in the wintertime, and I like to use a wet beauty blender to kind of blend it into my skin. It has kind of an oily consistency. I don't know if there's any oil in it. I don't think that there would be. It doesn't work well underneath of my eyes because it creases so bad, but this is a really good all over concealer to cover up spots, blemishes, things like that. Now, if you have more dry skin, then this one actually might work really well for you underneath of your eyes, but because so much oil, again, it just does not work. But it is a good concealer nonetheless. So if you're looking to try something, this is good. And if you're looking for a full coverage concealer, then this one is you cannot go wrong with this. This one is gonna cover everything. Okay, so on to BB creams. I have 3 of them. The first one is the Tarte Amazonian Clay BB Tinted Moisturizer, SPF 20. I love that. This is definitely a summer shade. It is very light coverage. So if you're not a person that likes to wear a ton of makeup, you just want to put something on quickly, then this one would be a really good choice for you. For the winter time, let's say I'm gonna go to the gym or something like that. I'm just gonna put on something on my face. I'm gonna use BareMinerals Complexion Rescue in Vanilla 02. And this one is a little bit heavier coverage than Amazonian Clay. Definitely more of a BB cream to me, but not as light as a tinted moisturizer. Like that in between the Tarte and a regular good BB cream like I'm about to show you. A breakout, or if I have things that I want to cover, then I always go for my Bobbi Brown BB cream SPF 35 in light. this is my go-to shade. Now, I don't really use this often because I tend to actually wear heavier makeup in the wintertime anyway. I don't know why. That's just like the time of year when I'm wanting to wear a lot of makeup. I just want to experiment with makeup and I want to try new things. But these are really good BB creams. These are my favorite. They have just the right amount of coverage in them to where you're not wearing like a foundation, but you're definitely wearing more than a tinted moisturizer. So if you have things that you want to cover, try the Bobbi Brown BB creams. And again, they have SPF 35. I'm always reaching for this one. I mean, it's almost gone. This is just mostly air in here, but I'm always reaching for this in the summertime. I use it constantly, and a little bit goes a long way. On to foundations. First, I'm going to talk about two powdered foundations that I really like, which are the BareMinerals Original. I have one original and I have one matte. I'm oily, there is no difference. It does not matter if it's matte or not. My face is always going to end up shiny at some point. But I use Golden Fair, and this would be my wintertime shade, and the Fairly Medium, which is C20. This is my summertime shade, so definitely more pink. This one's obviously more golden. Anyway, these are my two favorite ones. If you've ever tried BareMinerals, I just want to say, like in the powdered form, all you need is the brush, and I'll show you. It's the BareMinerals Full Flawless Face Brush. That's all you need. You just swirl a little bit in the cap and then you rub it all over your face. When you first put it on, it might look a little chalky or a little bit thick, but you really have to let it sit on your skin and just let it kind of absorb into your skin for the full color to come out and the full coverage to come out as well. Because you don't need a lot. It blends really well. There's a ton of different colors. So if you're not really into the full foundation, like cream foundations and things like that, the BareMinerals a try. So moving on to my creams. So the first two that I use is the BareMinerals Bare Skin Pure Brightening Serum Foundation. I use Bare Shell and Bare Linen. It's a really thin consistency, almost like water, but it has really good coverage. So if you're looking for something really light and you're not into the powder, you're not really, you know, think that this is gonna be for you, then definitely try this one. Just a little tip though, make sure, because as soon as you put it on, you're gonna look at your skin up close and you're gonna say, this product, this sucks. What you have to do is you have to wait. You have to let it kind of dry a little bit, and then it will kind of dry into a powdery form, and then those lines and those creases will go away. So on to some other things that I like. Makeup Forever HD, I am number Y325. I think that this works really well. It has really great staying power. There are so many different colors. You will find your right shade, I'm sure of it. But definitely try it on, because I have heard that the formula did change. So I don't know what's different, but I have heard nothing but great things. People still like it just as much as the other one, although it is a little bit different, maybe a little bit thinner, I'm not sure. But if you're looking for a knockoff brand for the Makeup Forever HD, then I definitely suggest the Sephora 10-Hour Wear Protection. I've used all of this up. I haven't used it in a while. I kept the bottle to do a specific video like this. The bottle has changed, the packaging is different. Actually, it looks very similar to the Makeup Forever HD. Now, for drugstore products, I do have two that I really suggest, which is the True Match LUMI Healthy Luminous Makeup. I am in 4 and W3, which I'm assuming is neutral 4 and warm 3. So you can guess when I use these. These are really light coverage, but I don't want to say really light coverage. It's a really light formula with really good coverage. That's what I'm trying to say. So if I've said that before, I'm sorry. All of these foundations that I'm talking about have really good coverage, but for the most part, they're a very light formula. So I just wanted to clarify that if anybody was a little bit confused of what I was trying to say. Obviously, I'm a little bit confused of what I'm trying to say. Okay, so now I'm going to get into my absolute favorite foundation of probably all time. All time. It is the LORAC POREfection Foundation. And it is from Kohl's, believe it or not. I was in there the other day. I always buy jeans from there, the Rock & Republic jeans, because those are like the best fitting jeans ever. And they're like 60 bucks. So I'm always in there buying those jeans. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I don't care what anybody says about me. Those jeans fit so well. So I stumbled across the POREfection Foundation, which is a medium to full coverage, super blendable, really easy to build, and it covers everything. I am the color PR2, and it's actually a lot lighter than my natural skin tone, but in the wintertime, I do still like to use bronzer. So if I use something that was actually my skin tone, then it would just be all messed up and my face would be super dark. That's why I got it a little bit lighter. So moving on, I contour every time I do my makeup, just a little bit, not a lot, but when I do want a lot, then I love the LORAC Pro Contour Palette. Looks like this. Again, I got the same thing at Kohl's. It's my favorite because it has so many options. It has the beige highlight, yellow highlight, shimmer highlight, light contour, deep contour, medium contour. But be careful because it is so pigmented. So pigmented. It is one brush stroke away from getting carried away. It is so easy to do. I did it the first time I did it and I was like, oh my God, like I had to take this off. And I ended up screwing up my makeup and it was really hard to take off. Once you leave its mark, it's there. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna budge, which is really good if you do it right. So just make sure that if you do get this, you use a really light hand, heavy hand, not required. Also, I would not use this as a bronzer. No, it's definitely not bronzer. If you're looking for a bronzer and also a contour all in one, I suggest the HOOLA by Benefit. Do not get the LORAC Pro palette and try to use this as a bronzer. I don't know, it might work. I don't think it would work for me. Maybe it's my skin tone, I'm not sure. If you're trying to get something that is a dual purpose, then definitely get HOOLA by Benefit. I have almost used this entire thing. I'm probably gonna need another one. This is universal all around for me. All right, so that kind of sums up my video of all of my face products that I am in love with. If you get any of these products, I hope that you enjoy them and that they work for you. That's like the most important thing. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all next time.